Hi Praveen, thank you so much for accepting our video call, and thank you so much for accepting our speaker invite for the Agile Testing Alliance API Testing Summit, which is going to happen on May 8th. Would you like to please briefly introduce yourself?
So I'm Praveen Matthew. It's been around 6 years in the quality domain. So I started my career as a lecturer for Max. So I was teaching in Career Launcher. Then I moved to Emphasis HPE and then to Siemens and now in Eurofins. And so I worked in data center domains and industrial network domain and currently in pharma. So all these are like critical domains and
Right.
kind of zero bugs policy. So it was interesting to work there. So I enjoyed working, and whatever I learned in my 6 years, I tried to share it with the community through my Medium blog, my Stack Overflow, and in different community forums like Postman community. So yeah, that's pretty much about me.
Okay,
And I'm
that's good to
currently
know. Sure,
and
sure.
currently I'm doing my thesis on DevSecOps for MSc Cybersecurity.
Oh, that's great to know. That's amazing. So I saw that you chose the topic that topic of your talk is about Postman, which
Yeah.
is the most famous and most widely used, I believe, tool for knowing your
Testing.
API and
Yeah.
testing it. So would you like to tell what audience can expect from your talk?
So before starting to use Postman, I was against using a particular tool. I
Okay.
wanted to code and make the framework look fancy. So, but I'm not obsessed with any tools or any coding. I like to keep on learning. So whenever so previously in the teams that I worked, we had too many quality engineers. So you can share your work among other team members. But when I moved to another team, it was like 7-to-1 QA ratio. So
Okay.
the intention was like you need to able to collaborate and you need to have your testing done fast.
Okay.
And so we thought about different tools. So we were never having Java in mind because it doesn't
Mhm.
have native support to JSON. You have to create JSON object, then JSON path. It gets too complicated. But for Python and JavaScript, you can directly use that one. It natively
Mhm.
support JSON. So
Mhm.
in Python, you can just do JSON parse and JSON load and dump. And in JavaScript, you can do JSON stringify and JSON parse. So it is natively support JSON. So whenever we are looking for an easy tool, our main focus was on JavaScript based or Python based tool.
Okay.
Previously, I used Robot Framework. So in Robot Framework, we use it for automation. So whenever I want to play around with API,
Okay.
I use REST client to manually test it. And once it is tested, I understand the behavior of the API, then I will move into automation using Robot Framework. So
Okay.
then I started to use Postman, and it really amazed me. It have everything what you want to have in an API ecosystem. So if I want to manually test it, I can do that manually. There is like symbol where you can give a request, then the method, then you can validate it, and you can also automate it, and also you can collaborate with different members. So whenever you feel any issue, you don't have to just send any data, confusing data. You can just share that collection. So your team will have the same exact request that you are trying out. And
Okay.
so that was the main reason for using Postman, and it have all the features like what we need in an API development ecosystem. It will help you to visualize things. It will
Okay.
help to collaborate with teams, and it help to do automation task. It have code snippet which is already available, so you don't have to do over engineering for things that is already done for you. So
So you
we
don't
can
have to reinvent the wheel.
yeah we can concentrate on the solving the actual problem than creating another big solution for solving your small problem. So
Understood.
in the previous project I worked, it was like investing more time on creating the framework than concentrating on solving the actual issues the organization failing. Um, so in this talk, I like to show like my experience using Postman, some cool features of Postman, how Postman evolved from being a normal vendor of a tool to being API advocators. So it will be interesting, and also I will be explaining what is an API, not from an conceptual level, but from an actual level, like what is an API, how you can create an API, how you can play around with API. So that will be the main what is the intention of this session.
I for sure definitely look forward to it, and very well explained, Praveen. So I see that you are very actively involved in the Stack Overflow SQA
Yeah,
community. And
I'm active in both the spaces, SQA and in Stack Overflow. So
okay,
yeah,
that's great. So, and I see that you are going to have, you already have a Postman community title. Would you like
yeah.
to talk a bit about it? You're going to be supernova soon, right?
Uh, I'm looking forward to it. I like sharing my knowledge, whatever I learned. So I hope it happens soon. And um, mainly my collaboration with Postman started from Stack Overflow. So
Okay.
I used to actively answer all the Postman related and Selenium related questions in Stack Overflow.
Uh-huh.
So Danny from Postman noticed this one, and then what nominated for me for the Postman Spotlight. So
Okay.
it shows Postman more as a community than it promotes people learning together, working together. It it makes collaboration possible not only within our organization but it across different teams, different organizations. So it was a good experience. I learned a lot. So never looking back after that one.
Okay, that's good to know. And all kudos to you for ensuring that your journey of learning continues. And you also share it with the different community members who are using or who are on the similar experience. So that is an amazing part. And we are more than happy to have you as a speaker on board because I'm sure there is so much to learn from your experiences and from your professional journey. Thank you so much, Praveen, for being a part with us. And we hope that Agile Testing Alliance API Testing Summit is able to continue enriching the experience of APIs and testing in this world for everyone who is going to join us. So we look
Sure.
forward to your talk, Praveen. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Pallavi, and thanks for the invite. And I'm excited to meet the community. And thanks again. Good day. Bye bye.
Same here.